And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Corner to Great White North, and look at this. I'm Bob McKenzie, and this is my brother Doug, and this is Doug's new beer bottle. Look.
Oh, take off, eh? It's got baby bottle. Although it's not bad, eh? It's like a condensed version of a Saturday night. You have a little beer and a little of this.
Look at him, eh? He's loaded. Okay, today we're going to talk about our topic, and the topic is why the parking lots are so small.
Jeez, I'm having a beer shower here, eh?
Oh, jeez.
This little sucker.
That won't be the first time.
Okay, what's the topic?
The topic is why are parking lots so small at donut places, okay?
Yeah.
Like, oh, way to go.
Right in my eye, eh?
Anyway, so like the last night we were at Donut World, and like it's got like 20 tables, eh? But it only has like 8 spots in front, right? So like we got there and there was no place to put the van, right? So you know what he did, eh? He just left it on the street, right? So we got a ticket.
Yeah.
And it was like $20, right? But, well, you left the flashers going.
Okay, the worst part of these places, though, is like one night, eh, I went out there. They got the worst service in the world, and I sat in that place for like 2.5 hours, and no one waited on me, eh? And I thought,
You're supposed
geez,
to, you get your own donuts. You go up to the counter.
oh, get out, eh?
We don't know waiters, eh?
Well,
Jeez.
I was there, like, I thought, oh, she's a mean one, eh?
Where
So I'll
was
stare
I?
her down. I was there till, like, from 3 a.m. till 9 a.m., eh? I was there. You were asleep that night. I was by myself.
Why didn't you tell me you were going to Donut World?
Here, have some of this.
Hey, don't, eh? Anyway, that's our show. Good day. I asked you to tell me whenever you went.
Rock con-
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year. And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Good day. I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug. How's it going, eh? Welcome to the stream, eh? Good day, eh? Streams are great for keeping the beer cold, eh? No, like those folks that play video games on the internet, eh? Not water, you hoser. The inner what? Take off, like on the computer, hosehead. Oh yeah, I love the interweb. My favorite streamer is Shakal Star. He is live from Canada, eh? Yeah, his stream is a beauty, eh? Hey, like, best the back bacon, eh? He's starting.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Good day, welcome. Thank you for
Trust
joining
me, whatever you're
today.
doing, it's working. It is working.
Have a look at what happened during the beginning here. Hungry Howie was first. Thank you for that host, Hungry Howie. Seven Con, thank you for that host. Gentlest Voice, thank you for that host.
Beaver, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
Patrick, thank you for that host. Absolute, thank you for that host. Justified Gesture, thank you for that host.
And when we win,
Navster, thank you for
we're
that
going to
host.
be supervisors of the year.
From me. Canadian Weeb, thank you for that host. Old As Gamer, thank you for the host. Hope
And when we
everybody's
win,
doing well. Jay the
we're gonna be
Ook, thank you for the
supervisors of
host.
year.
So today is developer supplied code day. Today the game is Help Will Come Tomorrow. So hopefully it's very enjoyable to watch and to play.
And when we win,
We will
we're going to be
see.
supervisors of the year.
I posted it up on the side for anybody that's interested in reading more about it. Of course, if you do decide to buy via my link, I get a small commission. Ginger's in the house with the leaf. Nice to see you today, Ginger. And Spats, thank you for that host, or Spats. That's Spats. I had some spits earlier here. You guys like spits? All right, here. Got some music going. Passenger level is the least demanding experience. Milder initial condition of the character, more resources and animals. Less threat and aggression from renegades. Milder weather. Go to diversified character traits, initial character's condition. Average number of resources. Renegades and the weather can give a hard time. House of Hydra, thank you for the Poutine. You are rad. No, you are rad. Then Resident of Siberia. Oh, kind of like, I think this is like a survival kind of game. Maybe we'll take her easy on ourselves, you know? There's hardcore. Ooh. I really gave it a zap. I wonder if it's picking up. Oh. I better kick down a little bit. Oh, I gotta read this. We were all passengers of the blah 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 advisor classes world. Blah blah blah. There was someone's story in each of them. War, escape, adventure, fight for change. Continuously, however, we all felt that it could be. Oh, we got hijackers. Blah blah blah. Our stories merged into one. Sorry, I wasn't a very fast reader. Loud Tulip, hey! Hey, how are you? So, I'm trying this game that I've never played before. Today, I play different games every day, and Wednesdays is a code supplied by the developer. So, they've supplied me with this code. And, I'm gonna see if this game's any good. I play different games every day, so you know, if this is your thing, always another day. You hear the shots, they're killing other survivors. The replay from Zemansky Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire to the proletarians. They're talking nonsense, they are just thugs or deserters. Don't talk so loudly because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can take a rest here and the snow will cover our footprint. You want to use the manual describe the mechanics. Yes. Alright, here we go. The key aspect of the character's survival is satisfying their basic needs shown in the status. Hunger, thirst, frost, fatigue. Different effects on them. Character's thirsty. Bit of clean water in your inventory, give it to the thirsty character. Press the A button on the character to use the item. That seems easy, eh? Now let's move on to the character card. To do this, select one of the portraits. Character card is a place where all the most important information about each character is located. The window is divided into 3 tabs. We will start from discussing the character section. Each character belongs to one of the 3 factions. Aristocratic, revolutionary, or neutral. Faction affiliation defines the initial attitude of the characters to each other and affects the course of night conversations around the campfire. Traits are the character's unique features. They'll appear during the game as a result of conversations, actions, or events. They can both be positive and negative impact on the outcome of the character's actions. So they can get voted off the island if we're not careful. Health level can determine many ailments a character can endure. Increase of health to 0 means death. Morale means how much conflict and sacrifice a character can endure. High morale makes it possible to gain action points lost in the morning by negative statuses. Morale level be increased by performing actions corresponding to the character and conducting dialogue in a manner consistent with the beliefs and nature of the character. Current character statuses are visible in the character card. In addition to the basic statuses discussed earlier, the game has a number of special statuses. Thank you for the poutine. That helps my poutine status. Number of status, including, among other diseases, injuries, mental states of the character. Some may have a time limit on a given number of days. Exceptional statuses may prevent them may prevent leaving from the camp or block some action. Got action points. Things a character can act, I guess. They're used as a result of taking actions on the camp, such as removing snow, building, creating items, cooking, exploring, or caring for other characters. A fully functional character starts a day with 3 action points. Every 2 negative statuses reduce this number by 1. This is where the slot for the character's clothes is located. Quality of its performance reduces the cooling of the character. Next character card is relation. Good, awesome. Thank you for the host. So, relationship section, the attitude of the character towards other team members. Next to the portrait of the given character's 3 statuses: trust, friendship, and credit. Changes can occur during work.
We're going to be supervisors of the year.
Like the quality of the performed action. Black Falcon, thank you for that host. Trust. How much trust? The intentions of each of the other. Alright. Friendship determines.
Look, guys, we have to stay strong. If you don't stand with your fellow Canadians,
Of
then you
course.
are a rat. Don't
Oh,
call me a
I'm
rat,
good, thank
buddy.
you.
I'm not your
Trying
buddy,
out this
friend.
game
He's
called
not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. He's
Help
not
Will
your
Come
buddy,
Tomorrow.
friend.
It's
I'm not your friend, guy.
different.
Let's give it up, guy.
People in
Don't
Russia,
call me
different
your guy. I am not your
classes
guy,
of
friend.
people even.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Have
I'm
a
not
train
your
crash
buddy,
and they gotta
guy.
work together. And you have to survive, and you gotta foster their relationships and keep them alive. So, premise of this. They kind of have different credits and things towards each other. You learn more about the character. Move on, choose character card. So survive. The characters will often take care of the camp. In the camp you can build 5 structures: campfire, shelter, workshop, quarantine, and fence. Animals and stuff. For building a new camp structure, or when it is buried, as a result of the weather, the action in the snow must be carried out. Select the zone where the campfire will be built. Camp structure window. Action to remove snowbank.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Optional tool. So you can use a shovel if you like. Jammer, thank you for that host. You can regain the action point with that. Right, choose characters. Choosing her. a snowbank. Like real life, eh? You kind of scrape the floor with your... Tree ready? Building individual components unlocks new types of action and further improvements. Currently selected component makes it possible to perform the action of building a campfire. One character undertakes construction, the cost will be the action points. The same work by two characters, the cost for each character will be equal to 1 action point. Relationships undertaking the actions together have an impact on the quality and success. So let's select the partner or the pair option. Do this. First assign one character. Then after the second slot appears, assign the next character. Right, we got him. Accept. Makeshift and solid structures. Okay. Star hype. Build a solid campfire. Build a resource slot with the appropriate. Interesting how they go about this, actually. Messy.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
See
year.
if actually have a chance to gain action points. Sarah Bean, thank you for that host. Campfire has been built. Now you gotta light a fire. Extremely cold with the hype. We've prepared. Great. They're in the inventory. Look at this. Light the fire. Use the fallen needles. Hey, Extremely Cold. I hope you're well today. A to left. I see. Gotta keep our people warm, man. They had a train crash. Renegades and dangerous predators moving around. The area may be attracted or camped by its visibility. Current weather and number of people. Routine. Kind of a crappy position to be in, eh? They got renegades running around trying to kill them. Bush predators. Got Camp Morale to worry about. End day phase, press A. Upper right corner and press RB. What do we want? Hope we can do anything else here, man. Guy was thirsty, wasn't he? Shelter. Quarantine point. We got. That was all my buddies tonight. Diary. Over here, Palisades.
When we win,
Then dogs
we're
over
going to
there.
be
Thank you for that,
supervisors of the
host.
year.
We could remove the snowbank, eh? Guy has lots of points. He can remove some snowbank. Especially you. Well, thank you so much. Did you enjoy playing the Primus earlier? Guy's got help him out. Can't stand you. Not fond of you. Guy doesn't like anybody, eh? Well, whatever, dudes. Makeshift simple lining.
Jelly donut coming.
Jelly donut coming. Berry flavored. Boo! You know what we gotta do though? Open another package and put it in the box. This is how to fill a box. Take a box, you pour stuff in. Now you have a filled box. All right. Hope that you understood that. Ah. Can I do it again? And once the box runs out, then I can fill the box again. What's Black Falcon up to?
Justin Bieber. We didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is. Great haircut. Canadian boy from Stratford.
You don't understand. Don't see any shovels in here that I can choose. Maybe we'll just be clearing snow for now. Local workshop. Who should we clean the snow with here? Got one action point left. I guess that'll do. There we go. Make a makeshift workbench. Can't be her. She's got no stamina left. Oh, we don't have the tools. Need some nails and stuff. Go over here. See what the tools are here. Oh, I see. Go right if you want to make solid structure or makeshift structure. So I should be able to do this. This guy can probably do it. Guy looks like he's ready to help. Hey, Echoes in Eternity, how are you? Making a shelter here. These guys crashed in a train. Oh, that was awesome. I've never played this game before. I'm just figuring it out. It looks pretty interesting. Kind of like The Long Dark, but it's a little different. And you know, it's all about these different classes of people. They gotta work together, and some don't like each other, and you gotta, the harder levels, they even like each other less, so you gotta kind of figure it out. Alright, cool. You can use less stuff if you have them work together, but they don't really want to work together. You made some simple lining. What else we can make? And we can remove the snowbank. Our official snowbank remover. The top guy? This guy here, I guess. He looks like he's probably good at clearing snow shovel or shoveling snow. Thank you for that poutine. There we go. We made some skills. I think you can make a makeshift bed. Or solid bed. You don't have the materials for either. You're not sleeping, I guess. What the Palisade does. Move the snowbank.
Oh, it's cold. Just let everything go loose.
Sleep
Oh,
on
I
the
don't
hard,
like it.
cold, hard ground and like it. Right. Who's this guy? He likes clearing snow. Yeah, so games on Wednesdays could be completely different. Depends on whatever I get for codes and stuff. Sometimes they're indie games, sometimes they're actually, you know, AAA titles or whatever, you know, they could be anything.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
What were we
year.
able to make there? Oh, fence. If we wanted to make a fence, we could. Fuzzy Slippers, thank you for that, host. These guys are awesomely happy sitting in front of a campfire hanging out with people they don't like. Wood, that's it. How do you collect the materials? Doesn't look like much of a shelter, does it? This game is called Help Will Come Tomorrow. So it's these guys, it's fairly new. There's a link up there. But basically, oh, I guess depends what device you're looking on. On the computer, there's a link up there. But basically, it's like a survival game combined with class management. So it's kind of a management game combined with a survival game. You know, you have different classes of people that don't really get along. And you got to get, you know, the better they work along, the better it is to survive, kind of thing. So right now I built this basic shelter. Not great. Built a fire, I cleared some snow. And these are the dudes, see? See, this guy's escaped. Stop talking since he escaped. Doesn't look like a scholar. A radicalized person. And then he's got the little bit of trust in that one, more trust and stuff like that in the other guys. So if you think of Survivor combined with some stuff, maybe it's kind of like that. There's people hunting them down too. Oh, kind of cool, hey? Look at the stats. What is she about here? So. She's kind of friends with the one dude with the hat. Oh, they're sitting by each other. And the harder levels you play, the more
we're going to be supervisors
not
of the
getting
year.
along. Kind of cool. I like how has two arms on one side. So I've used my action points, although they could do a little bit more, but there we go. Messed it up by giving you big icons, eh? Your name is longer than Axemang's. You have to use 2 lines. And then you got camp visibility and morale too. Frost. Oh, the winter, you got to deal with that. We got here, we got pine cones, canvas, string. What's the first thing you would do if you were in the bush like that? Would you like or build a shelter first? That's what I'd do. Build the fire. I guess if it's weather like that, you kind of want to build a fire, right? And that day, see what happens. See what happens at night. Characters sitting by the fire have conversations with each other. You can start 2 topics. Each topic is an opportunity to get to know the character better, discover their traits, or change relationship between interlocutors. Some dialogue can unblock new topics, even tasks related to the character. Select one of the above topics to start a conversation. Mr. Entity's here! Hey, Mr. Entity, how are you? Thank you for the Dog's Digger. Trying this new game that the developers applied the code for. So it's kind of interesting. Got to figure out how to get these people working together. Check the Northern River. Alexei's introduction. Crash and slaughter. Let's wait for the patrol. Or Waiden's introduction. Which one do you guys think I should pick? You have a preference? An introduction might be good. Probably asking for trouble if they start going around the river in the snow. Dear comrades in misery, I don't want to worry you, but our situation is... Mr. Entity with the first aid! Okay, she got up a bit. She got a little stat. He's well educated. Right, so we got a skill of that. That's kind of awesome. Given the weather, our current diet, we won't survive long without fresh meat and aspirin. We are at risk of scurvy, and a simple cold will weaken our bodies. Man, okay, so now we know. We need meat and aspirin to survive. Morpheus, thank you for that. Oh,
Supervisors of the year.
aspirin? This damn German chemistry, you look like a scholar, so you know that primitive people lived without aspirin. Well, maybe you don't need aspirin. And they died not even 30 years old on average. Because of runny nose? This guy's like a conspiracy theorist on the left, eh? I think that guy's on my Facebook. Sometimes also because of scurvy. Must you be such a pessimist? Do you really think we will all die? Everyone, I don't know. I could see the beginning of scurvy in me. Oh, my tooth is moving. It's moving because you hit your jaw on the floor during the accident. So if you just joined us, he's talking about because the train crashed and then, you know, some bandits blew up derailed it and they crashed. The shock during the collision may have caused me micro trauma, which will manifest themselves soon. Alright. Go for Waiden's introduction or Grigory's introduction. Wait for the patrol, crash and slaughter. Probably Waiden's. Figure out how to get over there. Comrades in misery, fate has put us under a difficult test. I appeal, let us rise above divisions. I like that. Socialist. Character rejects capitalism and promotes the idea of social
We're going to
justice.
get Supervisors of the year.
The OG Beta. Thank you for that, host. In the face of danger, everyone, a frivolous aristocrat, a greedy bourgeois, or a dumb peasant must unite and cooperate. Was that greedy about me? Oh, he didn't like that. Today we say no to divisions. No matter if you vomited oysters yesterday or cleaned up the vomit. That's too much. Woe to us if, at this critical moment, we give into prejudices or expect special treatment. You, Alexei Rabinovich, certainly understand me, but there are black sheep among us. We must be on guard. Oh, there's little stat changes you see there.
Justin Bieber. We didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is. Great haircut. Canadian boy from Stratford.
Justin Bieber. So, have you had a chance to look at your guys' Xbox rewards yet? Always good to check that out. You know, you can get some free games out of that. The subs will be coming in there soon for Canada, from what I understand. They've already released it in the States, in Canada and UK and somewhere else. It was supposed to be right away. And there'll be more countries coming on as time goes by. I thought that was cool. I like using the points for buying games and stuff too. Humbug! Trust and friendship towards that character increase at first, but then they constantly decrease. Braggart. This character loves to brag. Initially they gain more trust, but regularly lose it during the game. So now we know about them too. Gunfire went silent. Evo lad, thank you for the host.
Supervisors of the air.
Renegades have withdrawn from the crash site, so now it's somewhat safe to leave the camp. Send expedition for the purpose of obtaining new resources. Exploring nearby area. Press the map button in the left bumper. Look at Evo lad, eh? Look at his pick. Awesome. Right. And expedition. We picking. She gets to do everything, eh? Alright, let's send them. Equip them with clothes. Panel expedition is in the bottom left corner. You can see the characters included in their expedition, their inventory. Action. Okay. Currently in a camp zone that cannot be searched. So it's like you gotta look. Danger level average. Oh, that's cool. Look. Every move on the map increases the risk of getting lost. Forces. Stay overnight in the forest. Bad weather increases this risk.
And when we
Apart from
win,
the move getting
we're
lost.
going to be supervisors of the air.
Increases during the performing the zone searching act. Search the area by pressing Y. Thank you for the host, Echo. Press X to take everything. There we go. We got some pine cones and crap. Continue the expedition when you feel. You can either move manually through the zones or press B. Of an event. Crap, eh? We go here. There's an event. Special moments. Main characters to whom the event. During the event, choices made, relationships, da da da. Okay, whatever. You have to make some often difficult choices. So we got a deep canyon with deep slopes is blocking your way. On the bottom is a layer of ice and snow. Probably a small stream, but the descent may be too dangerous. Better look for a gentler slope. Unexpectedly, you see two men on the other side of the canyon. They're dressed up in warm leather, packed up with bundles of, and armed with shotguns. They are certainly the renegades who derailed the train. Other hikers would not walk around the area so boldly. Let's watch them from a hiding spot. Unfortunately, you overrated your hideout and the bandits saw you. They raised a commotion as if calling you to take to your heels. Well, that's where the train crash was. Loss probability. You better be careful, eh? Wonder how you search the area. Managed to collect so much. Sweet. I get back into my camp. We do anything with this yet? All right, here we go. Rebuild that. I mean, this guy with the red beard probably do it. We'll have him help his buddy help him. I don't know if they're really buddies, but you know. Thank you for the moose. All right. We need some tools, man. Lame. Got lots of twigs, but I don't have any.
And when we win,
Structure.
we're going to be supervisors of the air.
Structure or wood. Thank you for the host. Some fun there.
We
Got
win.
Train, thank you
We're
for the
gonna be
host.
supervisors of the year.
He's gonna be changing his name, or we're gonna be left in mystery. Where do we get all this stuff from? Scrap metal. Oh, okay. We can use stones. And this one here, we gotta. There we go. Now we gotta sign the dudes. Which one was it again? That guy, I guess. That guy. We have no optional tools. Maybe I need more stuff here. There we go. We just needed some tree branches. Now everybody can get cover. Make better cover if we want. Got rope. Lyndon, thank you for that host.
We're gonna be supervisors of the year.
Actions. Do we need a workbench, eh? I'll know when you change it. Oh, I made myself blurry a bit. Like a magical blurry world. You know, you're in a magical blurry world. Oh, I'm not blurry anymore. We're no longer magical. I was gonna fix that, but I didn't need
We're
to.
gonna be supervisors of the year.
Gervaisa, thank you for the host. Look at our suite. We can make bigger fires. Here we go. The D-pad. I can make a pot. Makes it possible to cook delicious dishes. Stew, herbal tea. Beets. Maybe we can do it like this. Can't even get to this other one. Thank you for the poutine. Poutine. Right, so we got this for one. Rope. Don't have enough big blankets. Oh, we have enough for whatever that was. Oh, crap. We can use these rags. But we can't.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
There we go. Now we gotta put a dude there. Waffle Valley, thank you for that host. Who'd be good at making blankets? Let's see here. The action points does that guy have? Right, this guy can do it. This guy can help him. He'd rather work with somebody else, but you know. Ginger can make blankets. It hurt his morale. Lazy butt. Maybe we should make a bed too, eh? Here we go. We can make beds. I think I gotta change the dude out though for this because that guy has no action points left. Or who was it? Okay. Oh, I just turned off that setting by accident. Turned off all the settings by accident. I'm rad. No, you are rad. This guy, he knows a thing or two about making beds, I think. So, we're gonna use him, I think. They like each other, sorta, I think. Or maybe they don't, I don't know. Everything is better than working with you. Apparently they don't like each other. Not like me. I can hopefully be liked when I'm working with people. We got blankets. We got a little makeshift bed. You legit, thank you for the
We're going to
host.
be supervisors of the year.
The fire's coming down here. We gotta figure out some stuff, man. Zip all my crap. Out of material. You guys are all pretty tired. Your action points for everybody. I guess we gotta wait for the next day. Pretty good though. We got a shelter done, a place to sleep for half of them. Alright, Zofia. An introduction. Let's find out about Zofia. My dear.
Objection. You cannot split please like that.
2 bowls of split pea soup to go, eh?
iShots wants me to have something sour. Alright, I don't think this chat thing is moving, so we can just switch screens for a minute. What's the closest one this time? Axming with all the stickers. Plethora of stickers. This game's kind of interesting, Axming. You like survival games and management games. Good, thank you. Kind of cool. A little bit of State of Decay combined with The Long Dark.
Just be cool.
I think I bring new meaning to the word cool, honey.
Paper flew somewhere. I think I bring new meaning to the word cool, honey. You know, the thing about these toxic wastes is they're annoyingly hard to open. Watch me struggle opening a piece of paper. Right. So here we go, guys. Those of you that are listening like a radio to DHAK 101 might make a disgusted noise shortly.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
That was rough, that one. Yummy.
Jelly donut coming.
Rod the Leg is following with a Bean Boozled challenge. Great. I got sour stuff stuck in my teeth. Now I'm going to taste vomit, possibly. I'm going to move that so it doesn't fall down. I hope you're doing well, Rod. I hope Rod's been doing a charity stream, a vet-related charity stream. Hopefully I have that right. You always check him out if you wanna. One of these days when he's streaming, and he'll let you. If you decide you want to donate something to that charity, you can either do it directly or via him. Doesn't your name? We got chocolate or dog food. I know you're really hoping. Oh, another one after? I know you're really hoping that it's going to be chocolate. Because, you know, chocolate's the best. Thank you for the big spark bomb. Helping fill up that crystal. So here we go. Oh, the anticipation. The excitement. The superness of a chocolate.
We're going to be supervisors of the year.
Oh, it's dog food. Yuck.
Look, guy, we have to stay strong. If you don't stand with your fellow Canadians, then you
so
are
hard
rat.
to make sparks now for me.
Rat, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not your buddy, friend. He's not your friend, guy.
I know what you mean.
Buddy. He's not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy.
All right.
Let's give it up.
That was rough.
Don't call me your guy. I am not your guy.
Nothing like
friend.
dog food. Yeah. Thank you for the host.
Buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy.
All right. So number 2. Kind of orangish. I don't know what that is. Dead fish, possibly. I don't know. Look at that flex. We got the flex. The South Park flex. All right. No, you guys are hoping this one will be a good one because I had a sour and I had dog food, and now we're gonna lead off with some nice dessert. Oh, like soap. Dirty dishwater. Washed out my mouth, man. Must have said some poop. Yeah, this package hasn't been good so far, you know. I just opened that one. There's 2 baddies in a row. Dog food followed by soap. Well, at least the sour one's starting to go away, which is a good thing. Yeah, throw this in the garbage, you know. We don't want ants. There we go. Pretty slick, eh? My garbage is in range. All right, let's get back to this screen. Live. All right, so for those of you that are new, because there's usually somebody new around. The premise of this game is it's like a survival / management game. So you gotta get these people with different backgrounds to work together. And of course, they all have different personality traits, and they're from different classes, even in the Russia hierarchy, I guess. And there's people out there hunting, and you gotta pick the conversations, and then that opens up skills and stuff like that.
Win. We're gonna be supervisors of the year.
And this is a game supplied by the developer. I'm not paid for it, but if you do buy a game through me, I get a small commission. So that's unrelated to the code being
supervisors of the year.
Legendary Poutine, thank you for the host. Beer Family, thank you for the host. Brick Road, thank you for the host. That Brick Road, every time this thing comes up, he's playing Tetris 99. And I've actually figured, okay, maybe he's not streaming much, but he's actually playing Tetris 99. He loves that thing, and he's fantastic at it too. I used to play Tetris on the Nintendo, or not Nintendo. Oh, we got some embers. That means we get a Mountie throwing money. Thank you so much. Very kind of you, Rod.
Can I get you a beer?
There's the Mountie.
Back,
You notice if you look at the intricacies of this scene down there, there's a beaver playing the piano in the background. There's a moose dancing, like waltzing in the background there. I mean, he's on a Zamboni. I mean, how much detail could they encapsulate Canada with, in that John Oliver show? And it's Mike Myers too, who's a classic Canadian comedian. Are you a big Mike Myers fan? Because I sure hope so, because that guy's got some good movies. Need some poutines up in here. We got the poutine sticker, so there's that. And this is the only place I bet you on Mixer. It'd be really weird if there was another place where we have poutine sticker. I also have a Seth Rogen sticker and a Sue Johansson sticker. And Rod, I know you're probably wondering who Sue Johansson is, because she's like a more obscure Canadian celebrity. But in Canadian times, growing up, every Sunday on the CBC there's this show called Sunday Night Sex Show, and it's like a sex education show, like to teach the teenagers, to do all sorts of things like safe, condom use, whatever, that kind of stuff. So very, very educational figure, and has probably shaped the lives of many Canadians. Very inspiring figure. I would have made the sticker cheaper, but it doesn't let you make them less than 50, and I wanted a particular number, but it's just there for fun. But anyway, that's the history to why there's there. Probably guess what Seth Rogen's about if you're not familiar with him, but he's famous enough that I don't think he needs a big explanation. He's an actor. He was the voice of the Vancouver SkyTrain, actually. They had celebrity kind of voices take over for a bit there. He's got some pretty decent flicks too, actually. I like that Neighbors movie. That one's pretty funny. He's in a lot of good ones. But kind of interesting, I don't know. I like to, of course, obviously slip in some Canadian references here and there. I don't know, can't imagine, right? But yeah, it's kind of cool. But I bet you the Sue Johansson, I mean, probably not a lot of even younger Canadians that would guess who she is now, because she's like 90, right? So, but there's been a lot of people that did recognize her. Kind of cool. I got to actually see her live one time. She came through my university I was at, and Any Question was on there. But if you want to see a funny interview, I posted it in my edgy meme section of my Discord, but it's not really a meme, but Conan O'Brien interviewing her, it's hilarious. Like, she's such a funny lady, man. Like, and Conan and Magnum PI there, and I think there's a wrestler as the other guy. Those guys all look so uncomfortable by this little 4'2" lady. Very entertaining. You also like Conan O'Brien. Clueless Gamer is actually a pretty funny sketch. And you guys, if you go to Rod's page, kind of look in his About Me section, there's a secret link down there somewhere that leads to actually Rod doing stand-up comedy. It's great. You watch it sometime. Let's read about this old lady here. She's old and weak. See that? I will only be a burden. At least she's got a positive attitude, right? Don't say that. No one deserves to die in such circumstances. Now we have to stick together. Every hand to help counts. That's right, because you only use one action point if you team up per person rather than 3 if you do it individually. When I die, please write Zofia Butinivia, born in 1854 in Odessa. Or maybe without a year of birth. I need to think about it. Like planning ahead. 1 foot in the grave. Wait for a patrol. Or the river. Crash and slaughter. Learn about Grigory. I worked with a guy named Grigory before, actually. He's from Russia. Let me introduce myself, Grigory Dmitrievich. I presume that none of you has pickled cucumbers. Yeah, they're all kind of slumped around a fire. That seems like a pretty good question. Are you asking seriously? Do you realize the situation we are in? This character likes the hard stuff. When sober, they lose morale. They can lose morale that night. When drunk, their morale increases. Ready? Of course, I'm aware of that. We're damn far from the distillery. I hope you guys like me. I'm trying to use my drama skills. You know, I have that second major of drama. I've gotta apply the skills. You know, you don't want to lose them. It's like learning a language or something. You know, I was double major in computer science, and probably one of the hardest working courses I had was a drama course. I had to do I think it turned out to be 96-page critical analysis of a 5-page play. And that was one part of the class. I had to do another 50-page analysis in the same class and direct a play. So you can imagine the work, because, you know, directing a play, you gotta have all this time spent with the actors and getting things ready and so forth. It was just a one act. Still a lot of work. But what? Is this jabbing me in the side? Come on, baby. Come to your uncle. Oh, he found some wine in his pocket. He's just happy to see her. All the pluses and minuses of them, what they think of each other. Alright. All these guys never do is sit around. No, there's only 2% of the fire, too. Add fuel. Bark. You can eat the bark? Well, what should we do? Add sticks? Man, I was in cadets back in the day, but a long time ago. Guess tree branch would be good. Add some more fuel.
Justin Bieber, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
Wonder if we can add rocks. Guy's lips are cracked. Oh no. Get that fire going all the way, right?
Jelly donut
Trust me, whatever you're doing, it's
Black
working.
Falcon's
It is
back
working.
with the bean boozles. I was just stoking the fire here, Black Falcon. Are you a hunter? You like, probably can relate to sitting around the campfire here? Makeshift shelter? I don't know if you are or not. I've never left, and yes, hunted once or twice. Oh, okay. I figured you just went and played a game or did something, you know? You were quiet for a while. You're just enjoying the ambiance and my sweet, sweet words? Alright. Yes, I am. Look at my newly filled up box. I did a box filling lesson earlier for those that missed it. Look at that, we got a speckly orangey one. Means it's probably gonna taste terrible. This box has not been kind so far. Strawberry. I think strawberry sundae or something, I don't know. Boo! Well, that one here is probably strawberry banana smoothie. You know, it's nice that they put the writing upside down so you can flip the box. Lucky. Thank you for the poutine. Poutine. So, Black Falcon, what is your opinion of this game so far? Is this something that is of interest to you, or are you more of a great action kind of guy? You know, I know you like driving around in the mud there. This would be what would happen if your truck got stuck in the mud in that game. You'd have to sit around with a bunch of Russians. So, you know, I gotta figure out what to do with them. They got some action points. They're thirsty. Gotta maybe make a water filter or something, eh? Get other symbols too. Do they have? Well, the one guy had something poking him in the side, and he did find it was a bottle of something anyway. Right, can we make anything here? We got wood. Need some sort of cloths or... So we probably gotta figure out how to do that exploring again. Find some cloth. What does this thing say? Unknown resources. Oh, we gotta make the expedition. Oh, he seems as good as anybody, right? So those two look like they have the warmest coats and stuff. Find the wild game trace in one of the zones to hunt it. Enter the zone, but remember, without proper equipment, it can be very hard to hunt. If you fail, the animal will run into another zone. Wild animals, just like the renegades, can move every day. Right. Try to track it down, I think. All tracks can be seen well on this silver quilt. Here comes the losers, not hunters. Lame. Am I supposed to push anything to search? All sorts of things here, eh? Fruity vodka and watermelon, yum. What's wrong with fruity vodka and watermelon? Like the, what's that called? Yucca Flutz? Try to throw a stone at it. Jesus. Do you like Yucca Flutz though? Oh, you gotta press Y to search? Crap, you mean I've been walking around in circles? Back over here. We found a lot of crap there, man. Mushrooms. Another shot at this deer. What a surprise. You see a strange animal resembling a deer or a small doe. It has no antlers and protruding ears, bring a hair. Mine more than a proud deer. It must be a Siberian musk deer, a timid creature often hunted for its fragrant secretions. Right now you're more interested in its meat and fur. What's next? Do we kill the fawn? Well, I guess we're out of luck. We found a feather though. Alright, let's get back to camp. Hey Diablo, how are you today? Gentlest, how are you today as well? You guys just walked in. BJ, hello, how are you?
When we win,
Indo,
we're gonna be supervisors in
Angel,
the
thank
air.
you for the host. I'm good, thank you. So this game is called They Will Come Tomorrow, or they will... What's the thing? Help Will Come Tomorrow. And basically what it is it's like a survival / management game. So it's a little different angle from things. You know, you gotta you have your people with so many actions. Tell them to build stuff. So for example, if I wanted to build this makeshift workbench, I could. But it uses so many actions, and you kind of want them
Just be cool.
to work together.
I think I bring new meaning to the word cool, honey.
And the problem is they don't necessarily like each other, and so morale can go down, and camp morale can go down, and stuff like that. And then they get all mad, and then they vote each other off the island. But as far as it goes, you want to survive, and you got to get them to work together, because if they work together, they actually do more actions, but then they also get mad at each other and stuff. So like here, we should probably, they look like a lot of them are thirsty and hungry. So we gotta probably build some food and cooking and stuff. So let's check that out here. So I got some sticks. Got some canvas. So I can assign somebody to do it now. And who has action points? We got one with the lady. Oh. Get her to do it. And maybe get them to team up with Orange Cody guy. Doesn't have any. With the guy with the bear hat, he has no points left. Maybe we can get this guy. They'd rather not work together. They'd rather not work together either. But let's make them work together. There we go. We want water. And then they have a night conversation that makes them maybe get along better and stuff. Alright, so now we can sort of make water. And let's see if we can make a tool. I still don't have the thing to make the pot. So you can make a solid version of things too, but it takes more resources. Oh, here's our water thing, I think, isn't it? Campfire. Providing meat, filtering water, preparing meals, improving relationships. What else can I build here? What is this thing? Seats. Seats provide additional protection. Can use up our canvas a bit, maybe. Well, might as well give them some seats, I guess.
Take off, I'm gonna do this.
Steamroller! Steamroller!
Steamroller!
Thank you for gifting a sub there, Diablo, to Gentlest Voice. Gentlest Voice, remember you have to refresh to use the icons. Oh, let's give them some seats, man. We'll manage. We'll give well, this dude can build the seat probably with his best bud. Guy. So they're getting thirstier and thirstier. I gotta probably figure out how to make use that filtered water. Although I have mushrooms and stuff. You'd think they'd be able to eat that. Oh, there's the actions. Okay, I figured out how to do that now. Allows you to filter dirty water from snow. Look, you can make fish. You gotta probably catch an animal before you can do that. have no fish to cook. What's this here? Oh, you can fraternize. Sweet. Right, who are we gonna use here? This dude has some action points left. This guy's got 1 point. This guy's got 2 points. There we go. Look how they drink the dirty water now. Big thirst. Camp morale's down, guys. How do we get the big thirst here? We just go into the water? Maybe we can just eat this bark. Alright, let's manage and make some more water. Alright, Whisper. Have a good night. Alright, filter the water. We need to put a person there. Improves action filter water. What's your guys' guess as to how you might actually drink the water? I gotta go on the dude. Got clothes. Feathers. We can eat roots. Cigarettes, vodka. Bugs. Do you just eat it? I don't know if I see his water as being gone or anything. Got 12 waters. We click it, it just disappears. X does nothing, Y does nothing, B does nothing. I'm rad. You're rad. Seven Con, thank you for the host. Maybe I gotta drag it to the dude. There we go.
Okay, everyone ready?
Supersonic, thank you for the follow. Legendary Poutine, thank you for the Poutine. Right, let's get rid of some water dots.
Okay, be seated.
The water dot's gone from everybody. Garfy doesn't have it gone. This guy needs water. Well, it's not really clean water, it's dirty water, but no. Right, so we got lots of bugs. Looks hungry. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. 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 There we go, we got rid of her hunger. There we go. These ones are covered up. Sorry, guys. Feed the bugs. Oh, we're out of bugs. Edible root. What would you rather eat? Edible root or bugs? How was everyone tonight? Good, thank you so much. That's something. Root. Probably me too. Oh, we had to use up the bugs. Right. What that one symbol means there on the dude. The water symbol. Guy's pretty hungry. Right, dude, you get mushrooms.
When we win,
Yeah, thank you for that host.
supervisors of the year.
I think in that situation you gotta eat what you gotta eat, you know. I get rid of all their hunger symbols. I did. Fatigue, nausea. It's a bit nauseated from. You can get rid of sickness with some drinks. He's nauseated. What's this one? Bleeding. Use the bandage or care action in the quarantine point. Make a makeshift bed there. Well, I think I don't have enough action points for that right now. Oh, he's bleeding. Had too much bugs. Right. We gotta rest him up, maybe. He's sleepy. Drag her to the bed. Actions, rest. Oh, we gotta say who to rest. X. Alright. You can rest. Alright, who else is sleepy? I think they all kind of are tired except for this dude who's bleeding. Oh, he's not that dude that's bleeding, it's the other guy. This guy here is bleeding. I guess, you know, we'll take Alexei and rest him for now. Guess there's no rest in anybody, eh? Alright, well they're out of action points, that's probably why.
And when we win,
Yeah,
we're
look
gonna
at
be
thank you for the
supervisors of
host.
the year.
Okay, what are we gonna talk about at night here? Something to cheer up. Let's wait for the patrol, crash and slaughter. Let's check the Northern River. Delusions. Maybe you will take a warm up with us, our lady. I have some vodka at the bottom. He avoids strong alcohol. Mr. Bativa, I insist you take a sip. We can leave. Taking care of the customs and conventions for the moment we return to Petrograd. It'd be nice to believe we'll be back. Well, if we're to die here, then I see no reason for the abstinence. You talk only about alcohol. If you want to cheer us up, maybe you can sing something. There you go, dear lady. On the wild steppes of Transbalkala, where the cold can kill you real quick. A vagrant is traveling alone, and from his pants peak is huge. Mr. Dmitrovich, that song has so many, or had different words. He liked it though. He flounders through the thick taiga, his foot strapped in single sock. Maybe I will drink after all. See, they like that, eh? Why should we stick in the forest in the cold? When we're still driving, a bend of the river could be seen to the north. We have to get to it. I think it's Selenia or some influent of it. Anyway, all the rivers in this area flow into the Baikal. That's what I'm talking about. We will build a raft, and the next thing we will reach is Irkutsk. That doesn't sound like a safe thing there. A raft in the icebound river. Let's discuss the idea. Selecting issues that match the character's nature will increase their morale, but may not necessarily win the approval of the rest of their team. Select one of the answers. Let's discuss this idea. Well, at least let's look for the river and check the ice condition. After all, it's autumn. Maybe the river will be navigatable. And if it's covered with hard ice, we can build a sleigh like the Chukchi people traveling down the river, where it can be feasible even without a team. That is not so stupid. Likes it, I guess. I'm gonna have to figure out how to build that thingamabopper. Black Falcon with a crying turtle. What do we need here? Got everything? Guess we can do it. Look at that poutine. And the Frankenstein. And the hype. Right, who do you want to build?
Okay, everyone ready?
Unicorn, thank you for the follow. Good day.
With me, standing in unison.
We want to build this thing. This dude.
Okay, be seated.
And one was bleeding. I can't remember that. I think the guy with the hat's okay. Do those dudes. They can't stand each other, but you know. How it goes sometimes. You can't stand people, right? Alright. There we go. We do it? Guess we just used up our material. It's not showing the bed. Wreck the river float northwest of the camp. Right. Guess let's send a couple dudes out. Dudes or dudettes. We want to send an expedition. Yes, we can. Whose idea was it anyway? It was this guy, wasn't it? Northwest of the camp. Reach the river you've seen from the train windows before the crash. The river bend is wider than you have expected. It could be Selenga or some important influent of it. Although water is still flowing in the middle, most of the surface is covered with sugar and fallen snow slush, which form solid ice at the banks. Any ideas about escaping that seemed good by the fire now seem dubious. Check the ice strength. Carefully approach the edge, the least steep place at the time. At this, it doesn't bind the entire width of the river. It looks quite solid at the shore. At least it doesn't crack after a stone is thrown. Where there's no reason to check its strength, you can see the coastal cover does not stretch along the entire length of the river, but only accumulates in the bends and places with a slower current.
When we win,
Grandfather, thank you for that host. Black Falcon, thank you for the leaf. But only accumulates the bends. Slower current. Sleigh trip would end after a few dozen arshins. You know what an arshin is by chance, Black Falcon? There is, however, one positive side. You could still see the fish in the water. You managed to get a lump of ice with the trapped Umal. It's worth coming back later with a woven fish trap. That's it for that. Got a fish though. Water. Clay. That's what we need. We need some clay, man. Uh-oh. Frosty fog and the halo that accompany it are spectacular, but you'd prefer to admire them from a safe camp, not from the middle of the forest. Snow has covered most of the landmarks, you know, and because of the icing, you rarely leave clear footprints. It's a perfect recipe for getting lost. When you pass characteristic drifts again, it becomes clear that wandering blindly is a waste of time and strength. You need to find a sheltered place and wait out the fog, or maybe all night. Gather some brushwood. Yes, they're stuck. Right, these guys. We've got 2 energies left. I wonder how you get back from that to the repair menu. Not the repair menu, the... Here we go. Makeshift raised cot. No, we can't do that one. Can't do that one. We don't have the materials for that one. What happens if we go to here? Oh, we can make this one. So Black Falcon, you got anything to say today? Anything interesting happen in your day today? I went to Superstore. Hungry Howie, same question goes to you. Always interesting to hear if anything exciting is happening, you know. Upgrade this. Craftsman. There we go. He's working now. He's got it. And what the workbench does. See, look, we've got the garden table. Game flaying point. Metal workshop. That sounds like something we want. think we're gonna have enough materials for all this stuff. But we'll have to make steers. Hey, Ben Burnett, how are you today? Welcome back. I hope your day is well today. Trying out this game I never played before. It's actually kind of interesting. Although I think I duct taped Howard and Falcon's mouths shut by accident with this game. They're not too chatty tonight. Know what happened to them? Gotta bug them. They're usually much more chatty. My mouse beeped like that. Mouse beeped. I'm good, thank you. Ugh. The premise to this game is survival with these different personalities of the camp. You gotta get them to work together. Dune. So it's like, you know, they can have all sorts of things go wrong, like they can starve and stuff, and you know, freeze to death and so forth. And they got different stories and traits you unlock. You guys are revolutionary. You guys also revolutionary. Better add some more fuel to this fire, eh? Pine cones, maybe? Six. There we go. Where this thing didn't build. Could have built. Sure, if I'd call a bed out over in the corner quarantine area though. We should give him some water, eh? Bit of mushrooms. These are good mushrooms. Give him indigestion. This one. Got a head wound. Yeah, I'm kind of pushing an infection. Filter some water. Hope everyone's having a good night. Oh, there's some more water. We're out of points. Just making fun that I got duct tape over your and Black Falcon's mouths from playing this game because usually you guys are so chatty compared to tonight. Been a quiet night. But you know what makes it not a quiet night? Mods inspiring chat. Feel free if you want to strike up something interesting. I'm all game. It actually brings out people too. Sometimes people might pipe into a conversation when there's one there, you know? So you never know, you might draw some of these lurkers out. You can inspire us, Hungry Howie. Talk about your favorite band or tell me something good. What is everyone's favorite movie? I like Fight Club myself. What are you, Ben? Falcon? Falcon's here somewhere. 20 years too. I think that this guy has points, but how to use that? Gladiator? Yeah, really. What's that other movie with Brad Pitt that didn't do so good? It was kind of like, was that Gladiator or is that the other one? Gladiator is the Russell Crowe one, right? I was watching a YouTube video today and I was talking about that movie. The topic was movies that are good for the first scene and then you could probably shut them off or something like that. And that listed that movie. Right, do these guys got enough water? Use up their energy. Dudes are sleepy. Then there's only 2 spots left in the tent, so look at the quality, eh? Quality's going down. Yeah, Max said he's kind of resting up for a week here, so you're wondering where he is. So you've got to take over the primary chat leader role in his absence. Shawshank Redemption. That was a good movie. Shawshank Redemption is good. I watched the thing also on 10 Things You Didn't Know About Forrest Gump. That was pretty good. Cerveza, thank you for the host. Or we gotta do the action, I guess, and rest. Put the dudes to bed. I guess I could not get anybody to sleep beside the lady. So it's like, maybe they don't do that. So these guys can sleep side by side now. Rest. This guy's like the upper class guy. Oh, it doesn't show him right now. Sleep. Move tonight. See what happens here when 2 people are away. Oh, it's just these 2. Sophia is missing. She probably gave up the ghost in the woods. Let's pray for her, or these are nothing appearances. The old woman is unsinkable. Do that. These are nothing appearances. The old woman is unsinkable. She'll probably outlive us all. You think so? Then why didn't she come back last night? Well, the other dude didn't come back either. I don't know, but I hope she'll be back soon. You know, she's moaning a lot, but somehow feels more jolly when she's with us. Fresh water. That's what these guys need, eh? One always listens with pleasure about misfortunes of others. Stoke the fire. Sure, Gregory Demetrius is coming to us. It will be easier for him to find his way. Legendary poutine with the... Poutine? What's your favorite movie, Legendary Poutine? What else are you going to put down? That's true. Gotta be a poutine, right? If he was around, we would hear his singing. Very possible that he is dead. This guy's kind of a little Debbie Downer, eh? Pirates of the Caribbean are good, eh? Gregory is definitely alive. He just got lost. He is just a very well scattered brain person. He's a human wreck. If he doesn't come back, it's his fault. Despite the danger, he didn't quit his addiction. No reason to blame ourselves. For sure, we can help him, but not let him continue to hurt himself.
When we win, we're going to be
Fight Club.
supervisors of the year.
Fight Club's my favorite. Jordy Football, thank you for the host. If there's any band, alive or dead, what band would you want to see? Favorite comedy? Strange Brew? Tragically Hip? Would you, if they did that hologram thing, would you go see it? No, because, you know, they'd have to do the hologram in this instance now. That's going to be a thing in the future. Not him, so probably not. Because they could do that, you know, they've done it already, but I bet you when we're old dudes, well, older dudes, did Metallica do it with the drummer? I don't know. It was, I know, Tupac or something. They did one with him. We'll be all like, humbug at all these virtual concerts. Hologrammy stuff. We could help him not let him continue to hurt himself. Not the same. You know, it could be still entertaining though, that's the only thing. Like, I don't know if I like the idea of that, because, you know, they probably figured, you know, once they're dead, but I could see families allowing it to make extra money. You know, it's like how they had Peter Cushing in Star Wars there. Although they're talking about, there's another movie where with the pizza, where they're talking about, like, was it James Dean or somebody? And controller sometimes loses a signal, or it doesn't. And they're like, the debate was whether, because it wasn't really that his type of movie. You know, like Peter Cushing, at least, you know, he's done the role. But I think it was James Dean they were talking about, and that he might have actually not been into that role. They'd never know. You know, eventually, you know, AI and all that will just make all entertainment. Even the streamers, man. Guy's looking pretty rough with his little cut on his head. Might get infected. Too late, he must face his own weakness. Echoes in Eternity, what do you think of those hologram performances? You think that you'd be okay with it? The family approved and all that stuff? Concert. I watched Foreigner. It wasn't hologram, but you know, there wasn't a single original member either. Some of them were in the band for 10 years and so forth, but they're replacements of the original members. So when you start thinking about that, it's not the real band either, you know. I mean, that was an entertaining show, but I miss his singing. My heart grew lighter when listening to them. If you won't sing, at least sleep well. You guys are getting minuses for the people that aren't there. Good, I've made it 5 days. Again, we made a rock. Thank you for the poutine. Okay, that means we can build a cooking pot. Get these dudes making their cooking pots. Thank you for the stickers. Who was the craftsman? That guy, wasn't it? This is only -5 when these guys work together. We got the maple leaves. Got a cooking pot. Cooking pot hype. Campfire fish, burnt meat. Right, let's maybe you do that, eh? You got a fish? Everybody's kind of hungry. That fish will probably go a long ways, you know. See if we can fix this now. No, we got no materials. Some water. It's like The Sims almost, eh? Okay, she's hungry. Where's that fish? Feed them some moss. Thank you for the Kool-Aid man. Gives everybody some indigestion. Here we go. Maybe we should go exploring again, eh? Expedition. Legendary poutine is what I find I would like. Right, who should we send out? We'll send drunk guy with him. Poutine is the greatest thing on earth. I had some poutine the other day and felt kind of ill after. One of the chips tasted moldy. Homemade, but I think got a bad batch. I don't think it's worth going after the deer. Maybe the rabbit. Try to catch it or throw a stone at it. I don't think these guys are. I think what I gotta do is I gotta find the materials to make that metal, that workbench. This is some good stuff. What's in there? Some blue things. Berries, medium. Garlic and bone. Search again even. Blade with toadstools. Oh, the red's poisonous mushroom. Yod's in the house. Chillin' homie. Guys, you know that Yod's a new partner, eh? That awesome? He even mentioned me on Twitter. And then I got like alerts all day about it. With all the people congratulating him. Pretty awesome for Yod. Bet you he was pretty happy getting that mail. Hey? Hey? I'm good, thanks. Even better now that you're here. We were discussing a couple of things earlier, Yod. Maybe you might like to give your input here, but if you went to see a band and like the singer or whoever has passed on, would you be in support of watching the hologram kind of performance? You know, because that's going to be probably a pretty normal
Justin
thing.
Bieber, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
Jungle E, thank you for that host. Fluffy Canadian, thank you for that host as well. Be interesting to see what you think. If you want to give your opinion, that is. I guess it's kind of the same to me if the family approves it. I mean, you know, I think it depends on the artist. But I think that new follow sound. Oh, you're making follow sounds, eh? Oh, because you have your bot on. Well, that was nice of Yod to help you out with that. Alright, I wonder if we got the materials to build that tools here because I think we need tools pretty badly. Oh, you can get bows and arrows if you do this one. Unlocks the item like snowshoes, sacks, and clothes. In the game. OBS does it. I'm not sure. There's got to be a way to do it. In Lightstream 2. I would think. I don't know, but there you'd have to look up how to do it with Lightstream. Picks and overlays. Yeah. I would think there's got to be a way to do it. I would just Google, you know, how to make a thing pop up. Look at that. Cole's giving some embers. That means we get a Mountie throwing money. I would kind of ask around though. I mean, find out somebody that knows Lightstream. Look at that, Cole with the embers. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Maybe Cole might even know.
Look, guy, we have to stay strong.
Do you ever use
If you don't stand
Lightstream,
with your
Cole?
fellow Canadians, then you are a rat. Don't call me a rat, buddy. I'm not your buddy,
You know,
friend.
like if
He's
you've
not
heard
your
of
friend,
anybody
guy. I'm not your
who
guy,
uses
buddy.
Lightstream that might be good at it.
I'm not your friend, guy.
Let's give it up, guy.
Don't call me your guy.
See,
I'm
that
not
Cole
your
doesn't
guy,
have to say
friend.
buddy, it comes out there.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Oh, you
I'm
use
not your
Lightstream,
buddy,
eh?
guy.
How do you make, can you make, like, you know how the thing just came up right now? Can you do that in Lightstream, like, easily, or is it pretty tricky? Because Howie's just thinking about he wanted to add, he uses Lightstream and he wanted to add the extra things there. Young Metro does it for you. So, I mean, it's possible. So, you know, I'm sure that means that you could probably do some Googling or something, or maybe even Young Metro or somebody that does it might even be able to refer you to how to do that. But to send Young Metro into the stream one of these days, and we'll ask him. I haven't seen him for, I don't know if I've seen him for a while here or not, but seen him around. Definitely in your stream.
Be cool.
I think I bring new meaning to the word cool, honey.
He will stream and show you how to do it. Well, there you go. So you just have to catch him sometime. Mix it up with Lightstream. But yeah, there's got to be a way to do it. Sure, because, I mean, tons of people use Lightstream.
And when we win, we're going to be
Twisted
supervisors
Mikey,
of the
thank
year.
you for the host. Learn with Metro. Sounds like almost like it'd be a university course. Learn with Metro. He answers any question the chat has. Look at that flexing arm, eh? Yeah, that's I don't know, if you just type in Young probably in the search, then it'll probably come up. I would think. It's all one word. You know, sometimes you got them underscores. Sometimes when people have X's in front. That's the thing I always find confusing when looking somebody up. When their name is like XX something. Well, there you go. He does have the underscore. There you go. I'm making connections here. How he's been going to be able to come out sneak up on Young Metro and come out of the blue with a question. Thank you for providing that information. I'm sure Young Metro appreciates it too, because that means that Howie will obviously check out his stream at some point. Always good. Make a table here, eh? Hardened table. Unlocks the action. Breakable materials. Alright, have a good night. Thank you for coming by. See if we can make these. Got needles. Structure. There we go. Let's make somebody build the table. How Stuff Works. Do you ever remember that series, How Stuff Works? Big on TV back in the day. I used to enjoy that. Which guy was the craftsman again? I think it was this dude, maybe. Right, those guys can build it. How it's made. And watch how the chicken nuggets are made. But does this guy not have enough points? Crap, eh? That guy's good. Oh, we have to use the lady. This guy's out of points. Now we can build a table. Sweet. Okay, that guy's out of points now. Lady's the only one with points left. But you know, look at this. We can make tables and traps.
When we win, we're going to be
Fish traps,
supervisors of the
air
year.
traps, bird traps. That's going to be handy. Channel 1, welcome. Nice to see y'all here. Tonight, I play different games every day.
When we win,
And
we're going to be
tonight's game
supervisors of the year.
is one that is called Help Will Come Tomorrow. It's a developer supplied code. So I'm checking it out for the first time tonight. And basically the concept is you build stuff, you got to improve your camp and stuff, help survive. And this group of people, they got to get along, and they don't necessarily get along because they're different parts of different classes in Russia. And their train crashed, and then they have to survive. Morningstar with the Travolta gif. So it's kind of a cool game. Hey Morningstar, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 100k, the Loch Ness Monster. You know, I live in an area where there is a myth of a similar monster, but his name is Ogopogo. So there's been sightings of Ogopogo in the area. Thank you for the lightning drink as well. And the cat. Helping me fill that crystal. Much appreciated. Look at that, hey? All this sparks. And in Morningstar, you know, the best part is it's like sometimes I hear your name when I go greet people in the morning, you know, because they say to me, Morningstar. So there's that, you know. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of a neat game. I'm actually, I mean, it's kind of a cool concept, you know. It's got a little bit of State of Decay, a little bit of other games in it. Although it doesn't have the action of State of Decay, it's more strategic, you might say. Yeah, if anybody's new here, want to remember me, hit that follow button, be appreciated. Also, I got social media, !SOC, if you want to check out my pictures on Instagram and all that. Some people go pretty heavy in the pictures of streaming stuff on Instagram, but I'm actually I'm kind of I mix that in a little bit, but it's more discreet. You know, sometimes I don't post photos unless I see something interesting. So you know, and unfortunately during a pandemic, you don't see a lot of interesting things. Took a picture of something today, I just haven't posted. You're out for the night? Well, thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. I like your picture, by the way. It's kind of cool. On the way to bed for work. So you must be like on the East Coast, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's only like 9:40 here, but it's getting close. I gotta work tomorrow. I got a long weekend. Although I did realize that I accidentally booked a long weekend day off, so I have to figure out a different day. 12:40. Howie doesn't know how to sleep though, you know, all night. No, not at all. You do stay up pretty late, considering, you know. That's good though, I mean, fine. Nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I should do with this remaining points of this lady? Filter some water. Need the water. Getting tired though. They got their little needs beside them. So Russian hat man needs some sleep. And
When we win, we're gonna be
Ninja, thank you
supervisors
for
of
the
the year.
host. And maybe, I don't know if we can put her. Yes, we can. We will rest. Look at that. You're the host, Jinja. So, just so you guys are clear, I do different games every day. You know, if you want to become a part of a good community, this is the place to be. How's it going? It's going good, Jinja. Welcome. Just trying this game out. It's kind of a survival game. Kind of different concept. It's kind of... Then we gotta go sleep for the night. My little hut only holds 2. We gotta figure out what we want to talk about. Good spirit. That sounds like a good thing to say. What cold night we should make a round of moonshine to warm up. Man, this guy is always wanting the vodka. Do we have any alcohol? We should rather keep it for a rainy day. Things get us. Thugs get us today. There's no point saving it for tomorrow. You saw Howie, he's starting to get around, you know. Got that recognizable icon. Can't recall where. Maybe it was in your chat. Be hilarious, eh? When drink is in, wit is out. We get too intoxicated, the watches will go to hell. I looked it up, this game is family friendly. No, he said the word HE double hockey sticks. We won't get out of this trouble in one piece if we go crazy. We must stay positive and distance from reality. Let fate decide then, right pocket or left pocket. Alright, what do we want to pick, guys? Some man offers you to choose which pocket. Which pocket do you choose? Figure the right pocket? Right. Show me, Gregory, what you have hidden there. What a shot. 2 bottles are clanking against each other because of the cold. It helped camp morale. We're gonna get hammered up together. What they do when they're in the middle of the bush after their train crashed in Russia, I guess. What is this infernal liquid? What do I drink because I found it in the luggage compartment? Maybe it's not exquisite brandy from the St. Petersburg Salon, but for this land, it's a real delicacy. Alright. Natural selection, delusions, let's wait for the patrol. Crash and slaughter, or hypochondriac. Doesn't seem like a lot of good choices here. What do we want to talk about? The delusions, I guess. What is happening? Why have you come for me? What are you insinuating? Leave me alone, you bastards. I have documents. Not good, you're talking nonsense. Is it from fever? The papers were in the pocket. Is Plavsy or Kokovog? I didn't even say that right. Just a Newfie, hey, how are you? Took them. We must have taken the wrong codes in the theater. Hey, dude. Got channel 1's here. Paper Banjo, thank you for the follow. Good day.
Sing with me, standing in unison.
By the way, anybody else that's interested, I am a variety streamer. Play different games every day. I'm from Canada, if you haven't figured that out yet. Playing a game about Russians who crashed on a train. The game that's the developer supplied the code for, so pretty cool to try out something new.
Typical Canadian hard ass.
Watch your snow get caught up in the time.
Hey, fellas,
There you go.
come over to the house later and play some Sorry? Sure.
Nice to see ya.
9 o'clock doesn't work.
Nice to see Paper Banjo too. That's kind of a fun
When
name.
we win, we're gonna be
Just an every
supervisors
thing
of
for
the
the
year.
host. Yeah, if anybody wants to remember me before y'all leave, click that follow button. We appreciate it. Exclamation SOC for my social media. Here's just an Oofy's picture. Dude, this guy's going crazy here. You'll not take me alive. No, keep away from the fire. Oops, the fire went out. Don't have to worry about that. How the darkness will be my shirt. You'll never find me, Carlotta. Paris will always remember your disgrace. Yes, yes, but I beg you, be a little quieter. Paris remembers. You! Right. Did the points.
Okay.
Or
everyone ready?
Mosquito, thank you for that follow. Good day.
Stand me, standing in unison.
Welcome. Alright, that guy's passed out still. It's the next day.
Okay.
Heck.
Be seated.
We should start the fire. Those in there. Need fire. Fire, fire. Rocks. Bring no. Bark. We got 10 bark. What do I want to burn? 2 fuel. 2 fuel, 1 fuel. There we go. Get that fire going, eh? Right. What do we need over here? Need some sort of cloth or something. Jigglypuff Pro, thank you for the follow. Good day. Oh, and unfollowed. You know, Jigglypuff, I would shout you out if you hung out.
Okay, be seated.
Hang out a long time. Get to know us. Then it's not just 1 second where you're up there. That'd be awesome, man. Get to know you. Make some friends. Jinja, thank you for the big old bomb, 250k. That crystal must be coming along good now. Gonna make a difference. Look, you're not a sub. Ran out, I guess. Ran out, man. Oh well. Maybe one day you'll decide to sub again. Actually, you know, when we were talking about the price of subs, I noticed it is like $7.50 once they convert to Canadian. But how it goes. Gather Breaks here. Yo, Gather Break. You see, Channel 1, thank you for coming by. You have yourselves a good night, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon, whoever is watching. Muchly appreciated. Alright. Sounds good, I guess. Channel 1 visit, you know. Alright. Yo, hungry. Got some star hype. I didn't realize that your subscription was just on the verge of running out, but I guess it would make sense though, because I think most of them was on the 5th or something like that. Sapphire, hey, how are you? If you look at, you know, how like you're wondering about level gaining and stuff like that, gathered, Jinja just dropped 250k. I bet he shot up in level like crazy. He was level 28 before, and I bet you he jumped like 10 levels or something like that. It wouldn't surprise me. See here. Yeah, he jumped from level 28 to level 33. Just from that one spark drop right there. If you're ever wondering. The sparks make a difference in the levels, in chat levels. Sapphire, I'm good, thank you. And thank you for the dog stickers. Your house got on fire 2 times. Well, I hope you're talking about in a game, not in real life. That would suck. Look at all them doggos. Thank you so much. There's the sparks. I bet you Sapphire's moving up the levels too. 10,000 sparks there or more. 13,000 sparks. 18,000 sparks. Going from level 7 to bunch. Game all get good. They don't want your house catching fire.
And when we win, we're going to be
Excel Clutch, thank you for that host. Only one host will work. If one host nullifies the other host.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Boost. Yeah, I betcha. Bet you the old help will come tomorrow people like that when there's 800 people looking at their game. Hopefully I made it interesting for everybody. We need some cloth. Cloth is the trick, man. So let's find some.
Okay, everyone ready?
Weenie Chris, thank you for the follow.
Standing in unison.
Good day. Who has the most points here? They're all the same, so.
Okay, be seated.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Let's send her and him. We got lost before, but gotta get some cloth. Limited Disaster, thank you for that host. This has a low chance of canvas. What's this one have? String plenty. Canvas low. This one looks like it might be a good place to go though. We'll search it. There we go, we got some cloth, that's good. Extra rope. Okay, we'll go over here. Leave the animal. A small taiga deer. I don't think we'll catch the animal. We need like bows or something, I think. Yeah, I was really going after canvas. Yeah, we got some smokes or something. Plenty of cigarettes in this area, I guess. Danger level's deadly. More? Nothing. Nothing, man. Let's go back to the camp, I guess. Gather break with the cool shades. Did you watch my host for any time today? If you did, you might have a lot of sparks. Earn them fast, man. By how he bean boozles me every day. Right, so 002222. I need to build this.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Right. These guys can help each other. Oh, I don't have a choice of the air guy. Guess it's got to be these ones. Eeyore, thank you for that host. No, you didn't? Oh, okay. Yeah, you see how like that, you know, like gain levels really quick with big spark drops. So that's why I was saying that if you watched for a while, you might be able to get your levels you were looking for. What? I don't have enough. I don't have enough branches for this thing. Oh crap, eh? Or if I should send these guys out exploring real quick. I want branches. This place has plenty of needles. Right, anybody have any energy left though? Yeah, this guy's like passed out. Draw pictures on his face. Got no animals to roast. No meat to burn. Fish to cook. Oh, we can make other things. Soup. There, I mean, does she have energy? She's out of energy. Guy has 1 energy. And then we can cook delicious soup. Not just good soup. Well, we got lots of soup out of that. Probably better than eating. And garlic. Put garlic in it. Worth 2 though. We just need 1. Oops. Oh, you can make all sorts of things. Scrambled eggs. E. We get meat. This delicious soup is the way to go, eh? Normal soup needs more extra stuff. Or just energy here. He has no energy. He has no energy. The only dude left, so he's making the soup. Oh no, they all have 0 energy. Because no one's making the soup.
Oh, it's cold. Just let everything go loose. Oh, I don't like it.
Rest. Who's tired? The most tired man. That dude. They're like a team. Alright, enough drinking. That'll cause a bit of a fight, but the guy's passed out. Oh no, it's not the other guy. What this is about. You look bad. Is it because of the miserable food? Scurvy, dear lady. Starts. Nonsense. Nonsense. You are a hypochondriac and a bellyacre. You're young and safe. After all, it is known that the elderly die in such conditions first, and I'm not going anywhere yet. If we survive somehow, I will definitely go to Königsberg Bad near Königsberg. Not far away, just behind the Prussian border. You could take the best baths there. First of all, they have not been in Prussia for almost half a century. But the German Empire, and besides, we're still at war with them. This is Sclerus. You see the old age coming on me, forget about the war. That's something, this Sclerus. Either way, I would like to live for the day, but I'm worried about choosing a resort. After so many days of scurvy symptoms should be noticeable, sleeplessness and muscle aches were all prelude. And now, November Falls, thank you for the host. Oh, stop with all this moaning. You're such a hypochondriac. Symptoms of frost are more palpable. Before you feel the effects of scorpius, you'll be long gone from starvation. Not because we have delicious soup. Well, yes. Yes, that would be correct. Do you agree with me? No, I could see your nervousness and fatalism. Exactly what happens with scurvy just before the effects appear. And like that. Are you a doctor? Oh, but I studied medicine for 2 years. You know Latin? Just so happens that I know. An uncle I used to say is Medici cura de ipsum. This is a joke. And one in very bad taste. No joke, with the knowledge that of feeling sorry for yourself, you should be helping us. Oh, Camp Morale went down a bit. Made it a week though. What? She died? Oh crap. Being fine yesterday. Wow, poop. This guy's just been passed out for forever.
When we win,
feed them the soup, I guess.
Supervisors of the year.
There's 2 that are awake. Where's the soup at? Delicious soup. Each gun gets the soup. Some water. Maybe I should, not a poisonous mushroom. Maybe I should feed them some bugs. There, he just got indigestion now. That guy has bad breath. let's build this thing here. We got everything we need now. Why is it not available? Oh, this one guy has no energy. Oh, how he won. Quantum Rage, thank you for that, host. Oh crap, he's got to do it by himself, I guess. Old man McPete there doesn't have any energy. I thought he said he could do it as long as there's one of them. There. Make some medical tools later. They're all out of energy, these guys. This guy's been passed out for 2 days. I'm fed up with everything you do. It's ruined. Can't do anything right.
And when we win, we're going to be
Arctic
supervisors
Blitz,
of the
thank
year.
you for that, host. Talking to me? I'm talking to the passed out guy. Need to get work properly. Not a guest house. We need to take care of fuel, decent wind protection, food, safety, and you either sit by the fire and whine or make something makeshift enter, which something still needs to be improved. Oh. Your problem that you're always dissatisfied and you have to move, adjust, untie, and tie something again. That was my fate, punished me such company. They're actually all mad. Exactly what she predicted. Bah. She must be very satisfied, whatever she is, wherever she is. Her grim prophecy came true. No chance from the beginning. We wasted so much food and other supplies on her. One would love to live to the age when I will be a burden. Chances of this decreased thanks to the efforts of Zovia. Maybe I'll miss her constant complaining, but a few more days of such weather, I'll be exactly like her. Wonder what happens when the cat morale's 0, eh? Gonna be like, dude left. At least the other dude's up. Feels like eating something. Well, you're gonna have to go collect some food. We will send out an expedition. Probably. There's a bad guy there too. Uh-oh. You're venturing deeper in search of suitably dry branches when you suddenly hear a sinister sound. You stop, close your eyes, and try to locate the source of the sound. Sounds like a growl or purring. Not good. You don't want to mess with some forest predator. We check it carefully or take to our heels. Howie or Gathered or whoever else. Routine. Take to your heels. We've got a couple branches at least. This danger level is insignificant there. Got some clay there. Back, welcome back. Did some exploring.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Little Windex, thank you for the host. Those guys have no energy left. You guys are hungry. Man. Make some soup, I guess. Holds an indigestion. Okay, when they have indigestion. Make the herbal tea. Make 3 batches, I guess. He's got to cook. Cooking skill now. He learned how to make vodka and he learned to use that skill. Make tea. We go there all out at points, action points. I have to make some water one of these times. There we go. He's hungry and thirsty. Guess soup's good in that aspect. That one guy's tired too. Gonna meet everybody's needs tonight. Should I sleep one of these other guys just in case? Doesn't kill anything, eh? You guys all wounded and stuff. Maybe he should sleep. That other guy's been sleeping for like 3 days, so he's okay. I didn't know it killed that lady, because I wasn't meeting her needs. Krieger is fidgeting on the seat, clearly excited. What comrade? Would you like a drink? You start. Man takes out his cap, pulls a mysterious bundle from it. I would drink, wouldn't I? But a reasonable fellow knows 3 rolls with the limp vodka. St. Bartholomew, during a blizzard, throws the bundle into the fire, and when he has something better than vodka, acrid smoke fills your nostrils, irritated by frost, and is immediately followed by bliss. Behavior this, you're poisonous with, comrade. Is that important? Hopefully turns out you're sitting on a saucer around a big cup filled with coffee. Huge hand with beautiful signet ring chasing you away like flies. Caesar Nicholas himself reaching for the hot drink. Oh, that's kind of weird. Good jack of all trades is about. The Great Bear, or the inhabitants of the region say the Great Reindeer. Know the customs of the people in the area, comrade? Great, our rescue has just become much more certain. You don't look like an ethnology professor at all. Not like that. I'm not a researcher of primitive people, although I've traveled a bit in Siberia. I just know the stars. I have it from college. An astronomer. It is also great news. When we move towards civilization, your knowledge will help determine our location. Now, I haven't actually finished these studies before you ask. The same as medicine, philosophy, and economics. What did you do at university? I was developing. I absorbed knowledge about the world, but above all, about people. Contact with so many open minds showed me what hard problems our society is suffering. University is breeding ground for the mind, a place where different classes and nationalities meet without fetters of superstition and etiquette. I was thrown out of 4 facilities, but I owe more to these failures than to other successes. Combat Grape, thank you for the host. But at least you read the directions of the world from the location of the stars. Yes, but I was taught that by my uncle, the sailor. Glad I met you. It comforts me in such extraordinary minds the need for change and insufficient commitment of the provisional government. Yes, you're right, but what can we as prisoners of the wilderness do? Let's think about what we will after returning civilization. Not suitable for politics. I can't speak fluently. Nonsense. We need people like you. If all true intellectuals of Russia got rid of bourgeois superstitions and restrictions, a real revolution would rage. A revolution can lead to violence. If we manage to return, I will probe the moods of the colleagues from the Moscow University. You like that? Or it's me who knows more about probing. Anyway, when I listen to you, comrade, I'm a little scared if I'm progressive enough. When you're done with the kulaks, and who knows, maybe we'll start with the brake operators. Fell onto the shelter. Crap, eh? I got enough stuff. Guess we can make an advanced one, eh? Ooh, that guy. Actually, this guy's a cook. Who's those two? We made a nice purple tent. You guys still have 2 movements. The hunter's down there.
When we win, we're going to be
There's thank you
supervisors
for
in
that
the air.
host. Take all. This train explored, man, before that hunter gets back there. Uh-oh. When in danger, the body acts instinctively. Mind records events with certain delay. It seems to you that the first the ricochet chipped off a piece of bark right next to you. Well, then in the end, you heard the bang of the shot echo through the wide valley. Another bullet hit the frozen embankment, accidentally creating a sophisticated shape in the clay. Then you started to run. Bullets are whizzing over your head. But you run without stopping. You manage to fall between the snow heaps. But there's only temporary asylum. The renegades do not give up and run towards you. You see with horror that you leave a trace of blood on the ground. Reach over the grove of the flying, among the flying balls. When you run, or when you fall between the trees, the shots stop. However, you run on, whipped by branches, almost spitting out your lungs. Finally, you slide in the cold snow, exhausted. No one will be fighting, or with no will fighting for your life anymore. That will be. This time you made it. The thugs must have lost track, but they didn't want to go through the thicket. You realize the threat's over. You return to your camp as soon as possible. Ooh, we made it, man. Or our dude's out. See if we can build this thing yet. We got lots of rope. I can build this. Guy has 1 energy left. Guy can work with him. They don't like each other, but maybe they'll like each other after. There we go. Got something in this tool category now, I think. Or we don't. Probably make some soup. They're thirsty more than hungry. You're hungry? Well, this guy will make some water. Guys have been bleeding for the whole time. Probably gonna get gangrene or something. You don't think you'd pay 26? Well, once it goes on sale or something, maybe. This guy needs some sleep.
When we win, we're going to be
Trey,
supervisors
thank you
of
for
the
that
year.
host. Look at that quality of this is awesome, eh? 3%. That's a nice thing about these getting these codes though. You get to experience it or watching a stream of it. You get to kind of experience it. What? I put the guy to sleep and he died. Lame. I like that guy too. Guess he finally bled to death, eh?
When we win,
Neon
we're gonna be
Aurora, thank you for the
supervisors
host.
of the year.
Whiskey in the jarro. I always wondered why vodka could be bought in the restaurant car. All the provisional government haven't removed the bans. Duplicate of the aristocracy, blah 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 blah. What's reading that one? Or local moonshine. Blah 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 blah. You guys are really chatty now that there's only 2 of them. Wonder what happens when the next guy dies. He can talk to himself or what? I like that. Spearmint. I like that. So they can get along in their different classes.
Justin Bieber, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know
What in the
about it.
Canadian
There he
world
is,
is
great
this?
haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
It's like a survival game that, you know, you got all these Russians on this train. There's like 4 of them to start here.
Mr. Anderson.
And they, you got to get them to work together and survive. So you collect stuff, you know, you build craft stuff up with them. And then you have campfire conversations, and then that helps their morale or stuff. See, they're getting along, these 2 now. Actually, it's kind of interesting. It's a little different structure, you know. It's not like State of Decay kind of structure. But I don't know. I find it's kind of interesting, at least. Tell him to shut up. Aunt Morel's gone. He's like, shut up. Still talking. Oh, Aunt Morel went up a bit. This dude has died. Uh-oh, we had a fire. The snow violated the structure. Crap. To clear the snow. Clear the snow there, buddy. %1 quality. Should repair it too. You can repair it as well. Actually, this guy's a craftsman. He can repair it. Up to 26% quality. You guys are both hungry and they need food. Guess we should explore. Go this way. Crap, there's a hunter there. We got lots of berries now. Russian journalist simulator. They are, I don't think they're journalists. They're just people that were on a train that crashed. And then on the left here, you got the action points. So that guy's out of action points, so I have to use this guy to do something. Guy will eat anything. Let's see if we can make some food. Make some delicious soup. Garlic. Has to be this guy. He's the only one with action points. And now we got some soup. Since the country's population has been systematically enslaved using vodka and low wages, there's no one. It's called Help Will Come Tomorrow. Although it's been a week. Give them delicious soup because they're both starving. They're both red. Fork and knives. Water. There we go. They have no action points. It's time to go to sleep. I had 4 of them to start with, but 2 of them died already. Man, the heck? Breaking my house again, or what? Crush your camp. Better accept the... No doubt. And there's these hunters around that go to shoot at you. Oh crap, they'd have their fire got killed. Haven't figured out how to get out. Giving up. You're clearly a Khajiit merchant. Yeah, I had them make that. We have to expand this camp. Must provide better thatched roofs and wind protection. Not the time for a makeshift. We don't know if we'll be here for a week or a month. As long as we cooperate. What should we talk about now here? Undercutting the branch. Oh, that's about Bolsheviks, not the tree. Nothing wrong with them. Would you like to see the return of the stars? And tell you then. Blah, 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 blah. Because I read the lines, but not if they're a big, giant paragraph. Figure this would make less conversation. Oh, that guy didn't like that. Got mad at each other about that. Day 11. One of you miraculously avoided getting hit in the eye by falling icicles. We'll get the campfire from under the snow now. Get to be the unbarrier. Oh, and he has to rebuild it now? G fuel? Not enough. Talk about the plight of the proletariat. This is all the fault of the bourgeois. What we gotta do here? Oh, hold on here. Maybe we can make a solid campfire. we don't have quite enough good wood. Can't combine the woods apparently. Use that though. There we go. We use both of them. They talk about socialist values, comrade. They want you to get them to work together because they use up less action points if you get them to work together. So let's put both of them to work at the same time, but they get a little moral. They don't like working with each other that much. Made a good campfire this time.
When we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Unlock Gaming, thank you for that, host. There we go. These guys have 2 energy and 1 energy now. They're hungry again? Heck. Go. They're tired. You're making food after seeing all the food all the time. You guys have some delicious soup. That'll cost you 1 action point. I should get off pretty soon though. Maybe if I leave right now, it'll be like a happy ending. I don't even save in this game. I'm assuming that saved. Hopefully. Although I'll know how to do it better next time. I don't know. It's alright. I like the crafting idea and the idea of survival. It's kind of interesting. So, but I do have to work tomorrow. Needs raw combusted elements of green plant. That'll cost you 1 action point. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my ending screen. I will roll the credits. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. It'd be appreciated. If you want to check out my social media, there's the link. The different social medias, and then I'll host somebody. And Howie can go eat after he sees where he is in the chart. Alright. Cost you an action point, he said. That's right. Everything costs an action point in this game. Roll credits. Thank you for the sparks, chatters. That'll help with the crystal. Thank you so much. Last second sparks, that's right. Much appreciated. Get that 10% maybe this time. You never know. First aid. Extremely Cold's the top chatter today. Falcon, Cheddars, Legendary Poutine, Gathered Break, Echoes in Eternity, Axeming, Morningstar. Top mod was Hungry Howie and Ginger. Top Embers, Rod the Leg, and Extremely Cold. Top Sparks, Rod the Leg, Ginger, Cheddars, Morningstar, Falcon, Extremely Cold, Legendary Poutine, Ginger Spice, and Axeming. Star Hype was the top sticker today, edging out Poutine.
We're going to be supervisors of the year.
Yo, lot, thank you for that, host. Top emote today was the Blue Leaf. There's Axeming. You were in the top chatters there, Sparks. New followers, we had 6 new followers today, and we had 60 hosts. Thank you all for hosting and stopping by, saying hello, or even stopping by and watching, whatever the case may be.
Just be cool. I think I bring new meaning to the word cool, honey.
Did that update as I was using Sparks? It does, yeah. Diablo with a gifted sub for Gentlest. Thank you so much. Can earn them extra sparks for Gentlest now if she hangs out in my stream or host. And we'll host somebody, so please say hi from me. Be appreciated.